Hey there guys, welcome back to another video. Now it's been raining all morning and all afternoon, and finally this evening we've got some beautiful summer sun. It's about 25 degrees today, it's really warm, very muggy, and finally we've got some nice dry sunny heat. Now I'm just updating you guys on a plant I haven't shown for about a year. This is the critically endangered Paulownia Kawakamii. I used to have two specimens, however one died in a late frost a few years ago, or a couple of years ago. It's a regular problem with all Paulownia species in this country. They start to open their buds in about early March, and then a late frost in April or May comes and clears off the new growth. It happened to this tree this year, as you can see. Killed off his main growth, and therefore he's came up below that bud. However, it didn't kill the plant, it only killed the one growth. This tree was last assessed by the ICUN Red List in 1995, the year before I was born. And they found there was only 14 specimens left in the wild. 14 mature trees in one province in China. All Paulownias come from Asia. A lot of the species come from China, and I think a couple from Taiwan and Japan. However, this is the most endangered one. Since 1995 this tree hasn't been reassessed, and so for all we know it could be extinct in the wild. It's not a new thing in China. They've been developing at a rapid rate for many years now, and with no practices in place for saving species that are threatened, many have become extinct in the last 20 years, 30 years, and many have gone from being really healthy population wise to being on the brink now. So for all I know, this tree is a member of a species that is extinct in the wild. Yet here I have one here in Yorkshire, half a world away from where it's native to. Luckily, if you've seen my last video, you'll know that this tree is, or was previously, common in the horticultural industry in California. It was used as front garden, or as my Americans would say, front lawn trees. Make a nice specimen small tree with huge tropical leaves, and they're the perfect temperate plants. They lose their leaves in the autumn, and they open up early in the year. And as I said, before the frosts have stopped, unfortunately, in this country. So to grow them successfully, perhaps some protection is needed. However, I don't protect this tree. He's at a point now where it's big enough that it can withstand frosts. It'll just kill off the top growth, and then he'll sprout out at a later date below. It's getting a bit windy now. But yes, as you can see, it's a very rare tree. Huge, beautiful Paulownia leaves. I don't think the camera quite picks up how big these are, but there you go, a fully grown male hand against that leaf, and it's dwarfed by it. The tree comes up to about collarbone height on me, and I am 5'8", so average height really, and yeah, it's growing beautifully. It's exploded this year. You can see it did actually also die off here at the top of this growth, and it came up from below that bud, and so you can see from here all of this is new growth, which is amazing, and it's still going. We absolutely love this humid wet weather we have in the British summertime, and when it's really dry like it was earlier in the year and like it was last summer, then I'll just substitute it by watering, and the plant absolutely shoots up. Plans for the future of this tree, we're going to train it to be more tree form. So to do that, this winter coming, what we're going to do is, you can see there's two branches here, both fighting to become number one. we're going to make it easy. In the winter we're going to snip this one off because it's smaller, there's less mass on it, which will leave a nice long trunk all the way up going this way, and then it branches out. And we're going to leave these branches. These branches will act as an insurance policy in case any late frosts kill off the main growth on here. So you've got 3 branches to choose from, plenty of buds to open up. We no longer need this branch, which was our previous insurance policy. And then we're going to repot the tree, and so you can imagine it's going to be on a slant because all of that will be gone. We're going to repot it in a bigger pot and just tilt it over so this big growth is going straight up. And so that's the future for this tree. Next year it will work on getting even taller, developing more of a crown on this side here, and every year the leaves are getting smaller because as Paulownia trees mature, they don't need the huge leaves they have to get as much chlorophyll as possible. As a result, they have smaller leaves, but they have more of them. It's no bad thing, it's just the natural way of things with this family of trees.